Today I'm going to show you how to deploy a Create React application on DigitalOcean App Platform for free in less than 5 minutes. First off, let us figure out what the newly announced app platform is. According to DigitalOcean's webpage, the app platform will automatically analyze your code on GitHub, create build artifacts in the form of containers, and publish your application to the cloud. It also has lifecycle management features, vertical and horizontal scaling, push to deploy support, introspection and monitoring features, built-in database management, and integration. Everything a developer needs to get the code live in production. Okay, cool, but what do you actually get with a free application? Here you can see the plans and pricing. It has 3 pricing tiers. It's a starter, a basic, and a professional. And you can see the starter free one is just by deploying static sites. And as you can see here in this table, the starter one has the build and deploy static assets. It does not have any dynamic apps such as Node, Python, Go, and so on. It has continuous deployment from GitHub, and it has HTTPS. You can bring your custom domain, global CDN for performance. It has DDoS mitigation and unlimited team members. But this is basically it. You don't have that much outbound transfer either. But I think 1 GB is enough for usage. If you need any more, you can just upgrade to the next level, which has 40 GB. Before we dive into the details, please like and subscribe. It will help me so much. If this channel continues to grow, then I can create more videos such as this one. I do stream on Twitch every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Join the chat if you have any questions. See you there. Let's start off by creating a Create React app locally with no adjustments. Right, this took a while. It was almost 50% of the video. Let's open up the application. And there it is. Our next step would be create a repository on GitHub, since the app platform is using GitHub to create the application. Let's just head over to GitHub. Now let's just init a new Git repository and push the code. And there it is. Next step in the process after we pushed our code to GitHub is to access DigitalOcean and click the apps page. So this is the dashboard of DigitalOcean, and you can see on the left side you're having the apps page, which is new. And after you click that page, you get this splash screen. Now the next step will be just launching a new application. I have connected my GitHub already, and you might get a different splash screen before this one in order to connect your GitHub to DigitalOcean. But after that's done, you get to this page. Let's search for the application. Freebie app. Nice. Let's click next. Yeah, let's just call it Freebie app, and region should be Frankfurt. You can see it's New York, Amsterdam, and Frankfurt. Branch is main, and we want to auto-deploy code changes, which means when you push code to your GitHub repository to your main branch, it would trigger some GitHub hooks, and DigitalOcean are listening to those hooks and fetching the new code and deploying it for you automatically. This step, you have to choose your static site. As you can see, Node.js is detected as a web service, but we don't want to use a web service since that costs $5. Just click on this one and choose static site, and then everything is removed. You can add environment variables if that's something you want, and a different route. For this, we just use the basic ones. We just want to update the build command. because we have to run the build, but we do want to remove the public folder from Create React App, since DigitalOcean are looking in 3 different folders for our static files by default. It's a _static, and it's dist folder and the public folder. So after we're building this application, we're removing the public folder and moving our build folder to the public so DigitalOcean can find the files. When this is done, just click Next. Here you can see the pricing. We want the starter one since we don't have any pages there and it's a static page. You can have 3 free static pages on DigitalOcean. Here you can see the pricing. Let's launch the application. And now it's creating the application and deploying it. It starts with the building the statics and so on. We can view the logs, but I don't think it will provide anything right now. Oh, never mind. Here you can see the entire process. Just installing the toolbox, just installing whatever DigitalOcean needs in order to create your application. And then we just have to wait. While we're waiting, let's just have a look at the different tabs. As you can see, the settings tab, we can change information, the plan, deploy settings, and domains, app specifications, and if you want to destroy the app. Our components is basically just the static site. As you can see, the site itself, the name, and the repository. It has environment variables, the route, and the build command. The console don't show anything for us since it's not a dynamic app. Neither does the logs, and we can find the deployments here. And it's live. Let's click the live button. Here you can see our application. This is so cool. So let's do a test if it works to push new code to GitHub to see if it automatically updates our application. Let's vim the source file. Just change the paragraph from this to hello awesome people. Let's save it. Hit commit, date, push, and it's been pushed. Let's go back to the application. Does it even deploy? And it's just rebuilding a new page. And deployment is successful. Let's have a look at a new application. And our text is here. So we got the newly updated one. Of course, this was just a static web page, but as we looked into it, it's possible by paying, deploying an application by using a Docker file, adding a database, using different languages, scale it both vertically, horizontally, and so on. If you need more information, go to their webpage. And that's it for today's video. I hope I see you all next time.